Welcome to Rad2, another daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. YSK that you're probably picking snails up wrong. You shouldn't lift them straight up as this can cause mantle collapse, which can cause the snail a very painful death. You should gently slide them until they detach from the surface, or poke them until they contract into the shell, then lift them up. The mantle is a muscle that holds the body to the shell and is responsible for keeping the shape of the snail inside the shell. It secretes calcium carbonate and is essential for healthy maintenance of the shell. The mantle encloses a delicate sac containing vital organs, including the lung and gills. Normally the mantle is expanded to meet the outer lip of the shell and you can see it encroaching, and sometimes covering the columella. If you keep pet snails or are rescuing them from a pavement, for example, you should either slide them and lift them off a smooth surface, or poke the shell gently until they retreat, then lift them that way. Pulling them directly up when the foot is attached to the surface can cause mantle collapse. The mantle can either tear away from where it is connected to the shell or collapse entirely. Tears can heal quite quickly. Because the snails can seem largely unaffected, they can still move around and eat, so it isn't long before they heal. However, if the mantle collapses, the snail probably won't survive. A collapsed mantle looks like a sock covering the body. You can see over the rim and right down into the shell. The snail, when extended, looks strange and struggles to pull its shell around. It also struggles to retract as it has no real cavity to invaginate into. The collapse puts quite a bit of pressure on the lung as the breathing cavity is restricted. The snail often suffocates, or starves. Mantle collapse can sometimes be healable, depending to the degree of collapse, but it takes much longer because it is difficult to get the snail to breathe properly. If you keep pet snails and notice one showing signs of mantle collapse, you should use clove oil as an anesthetic. Then freeze it so it is safely and humanely euthanized. If you don't, the snail will probably suffer a terribly painful death as it can starve or suffocate, and cannot retreat into its shell for comfort and protection. Edit. Man, I'm speechless but pleasantly surprised this toast blew up. I come back a couple hours later and I have hundreds of comments to sift through and upvote. I hope it saves a few snails. I just wanted to say thank you to all my snail-saving comrades. And please don't feel guilty if you accidentally damage them whilst trying to save them. It is the intention that counts. And hopefully you can use this method to save more in the future too. Heart snail, and thank you to the lovely people who liked this toast so much they gave me my first golds, platinum, and other awards. I really do appreciate it. There's no way I can respond to everyone, though I'd really like her. So I also wanted to address a couple points. 1. Who picks up snails? Well, I pick snails up, and so do others. If I see one in danger of being crushed, I pick it up using this method and move it gently to the nearest patch of vegetation. 2. Do snails feel pain? Well, I don't know for certain that snails feel pain. I can only imagine they do. This isn't a pleasant way to die. Doctors didn't think babies felt pain until they discovered they did. So just in case, I try to treat fellow living creatures with respect. 3. Yes, people keep snails as pets. Check out our snails for some inspiration and tips if you're looking to get involved with keeping them. They're great pets. 4. A lot of you are very violent and cruel. It makes me sad to know so many people out there take delight in causing a defenseless animal such hurt. As one user so helpfully pointed out, it's not a dog. So why should we treat it kindly? Well, it's still a living creature, and we should treat them with respect. 5. Yes, I said invaginate. It means to be turned inside out or folded back on itself to form a cavity or pouch. A public service announcement from your friends Gary and SpongeBob. As someone who loves snails and does so since childhood, thank you for this magnificent post. Be careful when touching snails or slugs. You can catch parasites from them that can literally kill you by causing meningitis, brain swelling. Wash your hands right away. My friend's dad told me of a story that a kid at his college ate a snail or slug or whatever as a dare at a party. The kid was very smart and was probably going to be successful in life. He got a brain infection, and I'm pretty sure he is mentally impaired, or died. I remember reading about this college student who ate a slug, got brain damage and died 8 years later. Link to the article. Thanks for watching Rad2. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out the original Rad channel.